Good morning, everybody. Glad to see you out there. So cool to have everyone here for our workout. And it's about time to get started on our daily 5. So you'll have that 5-minute warm-up coming up. Hopefully you're ready to get going. It will start today with 2 minutes of your choice. So you'll have 2 minutes to run around your space, get on that cardio machine if you have one. But either way, you're just gonna have 2 minutes to do whatever you like. And then the last 3 minutes of our daily 5 today will just be an AMRAP. So you'll have the last 3 minutes to do as many rounds as you like through the 3 movements, which will be a bent over row. And you can just use 1 dumbbell for these. So you'll have 2 hands on your dumbbell for that bent row, keeping your hips high, bowing forward, and then just pulling that dumbbell up to your chest. We'll do 10 reps here in this bent row. And then you'll go ahead and set that dumbbell on the ground, and we'll do 8 jumps over your dumbbell. 1, 2, each jump counts, so over and back 4 times, there are 8 total jumps. And if jumping is kind of tough in the morning, stepping would be fine. Just step over that dumbbell too. And then we'll grab that dumbbell in 1 hand, and we'll do 3 deadlifts. So keeping your hips high, sending your butt back flat. We'll do 3 deadlifts, and then we'll switch to the other side and do another 3 deadlifts in the other hand. And then once we're done with those deadlifts, once we're done with those deadlifts, we'll go right back into our bent row for 10 reps. And so it'll be 10 bent row, 8 lateral hops, and then 3 deadlifts per side each round. And you'll have 3 minutes to just do as many rounds of that as you like. And that'll be our 5-minute warm-up. All right, we got some ideas. Okay. To get right in front of this block for the remote to work. Okay, we'll start in 10 seconds. And starting with 2 minutes of your choice. And go, 2 minutes of your choice. And we're off on our workout this Friday. Way to be here, everybody. So nice to have all our friends for the workout. And we're 30 seconds in, just try to keep moving. One more minute for your choice. Good morning, Stan. We're just getting going on our daily 5. Got 20 more seconds for your choice. Ten more seconds, and then we'll go right into that 3-minute AMRAP, starting with 10 bent over rows. 3, 2, 1. So you have 3 minutes. Starting with 10 bent over rows. So we'll do 10 hugs with that dumbbell right up to your chest. And then after 10 bent over rows, we'll set that dumbbell down and do 8 hop or step overs. Remember, each jump counts. Yeah, hopping or stepping is great. And then we'll grab that dumbbell again for 3 deadlifts per side. switch hands. And once you get to the finish, we'll go back to the bent row. And we've got just over 2 minutes left. And again, moving at your own pace here. However you want to finish off the workout at whatever pace you like. We've got 2 more minutes. Nice. Yeah, hopefully you're starting to get a little warm out there on this very dark fall morning. It's raining very steadily here where I'm at. I know it's wet all around. Nice work. We've got 1 more minute. Thirty more seconds. Ten more seconds, almost there. Yeah, getting warm. 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and rest. Grab a sip of your water, maybe stretch it out, stay loose. And yeah, hopefully you're getting a little bit more warm. And we'll go into some strength work. And so for our strength work today, we're gonna have 3 sets in 12 minutes. So each set, you'll have about 4 minutes to finish. Keeping in mind, one of the movements is a minute hold. So you can also do this like as an EMOM if you want, and give a minute to kind of each movement, and then also give a minute to rest. And that would get you through 3 sets in 12 minutes. If you have your own timer, you can use that. Otherwise, I'll give you those minute marks and you can use the minute that I time when you get to that part. But just kind of giving you a little heads up, our strength work today has a minute hold in it. And so if you have a stopwatch or another timer or your phone that you want to grab, you totally can. But otherwise, if you want to just be on my time, that's fine too. Okay, so they start though with 15 slow dumbbell good mornings. So for your dumbbell good mornings, first of all, your good morning is just keeping your legs straight with no dumbbell. It would just be bowing forward at the hips, keeping your legs straight and your back flat. So it looks a lot like an RDL, except that because the RDLs are also like a straight leg deadlift. But with your good mornings, there's really no goal as to how low you're getting, right? RDLs, a lot of times we end up aiming for the floor or bending our knees a little bit if it means getting to the floor. But on your good mornings, really just keep your legs straight and your back as flat as possible. And if you're just bowing halfway down, that's totally fine. Just right where your hamstrings start to get really tight or your back would have to round, that's as far as you want to go. And so adding weight to that, you can put the weight on your back. A lot of times with RDLs, we'll see the weight at your side. And a lot of times with good mornings, you'll see the weight on your back. But you can also weight it in the goblet position or the front rack or at your side. The thing that changes is when we lift here with the weight in front, that weight stays really close to your center of gravity. You notice it stays really close to my body, and that makes it easier for us to lift. Something to do with physics and levers and things like that. But when you put the weight on your back and you bow forward, that weight starts to get further away from your center of gravity, right? The weight is going out this way. And so that's what makes it a little bit harder, keeping tight in your midline, to keep that weight stable and your back flat as that weight tries to kind of push yourself down. So it's a little bit more challenging when the weight is further away from your center. And so you can do the same thing loading it in the front rack. It stays pretty far away from your center as well. And so you may find a little bit of a different intensity trying to keep that core tight and your back flat as you do those good mornings. And again, really don't want to see any of this. no bad. Okay, let's keep that back flat, chest up, even if it means you're not getting as low. Again, really want to see that nice flat back, none of this. Okay, really flat with your back on those good mornings. And we'll do 15 of those. So that can definitely take you like a minute. Wow, my hamstrings are already burning. And then we're going to go into 7 around the world. So you're going to do 7 in each direction. So you're going to hold that dumbbell in the front rack or the goblet. Goblet kind of long ways, front rack. I guess what would this be, like hot dog style versus hamburger style or something, but it's really all the same, just holding it at your chest, under your chin, and we're gonna just make a big circle around your head and bring it back here to where it started. And we'll do that 7 times in this direction, and then we'll do 7 times going the other way. So you'll do 7 and 7 of those. And then we're gonna go into a bear crawl or like quad position hold. And so this is where your sit through started yesterday. Knees bent, hands on the ground, feet on the ground, but we're just gonna hold here. And so it might be hard for you to tell, but my knees are actually not on the ground. You're resting your knees, you're hovering your knees just barely off the ground here. And trying to keep belly button to spine, shoulders pressing into the ground. And we're just holding here for 1 minute. And then the next minute could be your rest minute if you're gonna do this EMOM style, or you just rest and work at your own pace through 3 sets in 12 minutes. Cool. We're all good. And maybe instead of that quad crawl hold, Dan, you could do like a hollow hold or something, or maybe you already have some ideas. Okay, we'll get into it. And again, I'll give you a minute every time, but if you want to just time your own minute for the quad crawl hold, that's fine too. Okay, 10 seconds. We're gonna start in 10 seconds. And it starts with those good mornings. 3, 2, 1, go. And again, you're really gonna feel these stretching your hamstrings by keeping your back flat and almost sticking your butt out. And again, it's okay if you're not bowing too far down. Just really focusing on stretching those hamstrings. And we'll do 15 reps of these. Yeah, nice job. And your hips really do like go back a little bit as you hinge forward. You know, they start kind of just right over your heels and they end a little bit behind your heels. So you really can think about sticking your butt out. It's okay. Stick that butt out. All right, and we're 1 minute in. Yeah, 15 of those good mornings. It's definitely going to take a little time, especially moving nice and slow. That's great. And then you'll go into 7 per direction of your around the world. Nice. Yes. Just really opening up those shoulders. And we'll go 7 each way. And we're 1.5 minutes in. And the next thing is going to be that bear crawl hold. Again, I'll let you know when all the minutes are going by, or you can have your own minute timer, but we're going to hold that position for a minute. And in 10 seconds, we'll be at the 2-minute mark. Okay, 3, 2, 1. There's 2 minutes. Yeah, nice work. And now we're at 2:30. Nice. Almost to 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, that's 3 minutes. And again, maybe trying to start our next round in about a minute. So you can have a little rest here if you're done with your hold. We're at 3:10. $320. And there's 3:30. So we have about 30 more seconds to rest before we get to start the next set. But again, moving at your own pace if you totally want. It's 3:40. And again, I'll keep trying to give you these time updates if you don't have your own minute timer. And again, we'll go back to those good mornings in about 10 seconds or at your own pace. 3, 2, 1. That's minute number 4. Nice job. And so yeah, maybe back to those slow good mornings. Or again, moving at your own pace is great. Nice work with those good mornings. Good control, keeping that back nice and flat. All right, we've got 1 minute done on that second round. And we've got 1 minute, 30 seconds. Yeah, and going into those around the world after your good mornings. Yeah, really nice. Good job, everybody. And we're almost at 2 minutes. 10 more seconds till we're at 2 minutes. 3, 2, 1, that's 2 minutes. Yeah, nice job. Doing great, staying steady. We're almost to 2:30. All right, and there's 2:30. All right, and that's 3 minutes. Great, we'll start the next round in 1 minute. And if you're still holding, that's great too. And there's 3:30. Nice. All right, and so we've got about 30 more seconds, and then we'll start the next round, and it'll be the last round, our third set. We made it. We're at 3:45. And again, you can always, of course, move at your own pace, but otherwise we'll start in 10 seconds if you're kind of moving with me. All right, 3, 2, 1, back to those 15 good mornings. Yeah, nice and slow, great control, keeping those backs flat, it looks good. Make sure you're maintaining that for this last round. And you got 15 good mornings and then 7 per side of those around the worlds. And another minute in that hold. Looking great, we're 30 seconds into this last set. Nice job, that's 1 minute into this last round. And we're 1 minute, 30 seconds into this round. And we're at 2 minutes. Yeah, nice work, everybody. We're at 2:30. Get into that last hold, nice work. And we're at 3 minutes. Nice. Getting this last hold in, great work. We're at 3:30. Nice. And yeah, once you've finished, you can shake it out, get a little stretch, get some water. 3:40. And we will be moving on to some EMOMs. We're going to be moving every minute on the minute through a series of 3 different EMOMs. The second minute for every EMOM coming up is going to be your cardio choice. And you're just going to try to get faster with your pace through each set. Or not each set, I mean, but like each progressive EMOM. So the first EMOM we're going to do for 4 rounds or 8 minutes. There'll be 2 movements. And you're going to do those at like a moderate pace for your cardio choice. So every other minute will be your cardio choice, and you'll just pick a nice, manageable, repeatable pace. After we do those 8 minutes, we'll rest 30 seconds and go into another EMOM, this time for 4 minutes or 2 rounds. And that time you'll choose the same thing for your cardio choice. If you want, you can totally mix it up if you'd rather, but you'll go a little bit faster. You'll go a little bit more of a fast pace. And then the last one, we're just going to do one time through. And so you're going to do that one at your cardio choice at maximum effort, going as fast as possible. So you can kind of start thinking about what you want your cardio choice to be, something that you can kind of increase the pace with. Of course, if you want to mix it up, you can, but otherwise the idea is that you keep it the same and you just try to get faster through each EMOM. And the first movement in each EMOM is going to be playing around with your dumbbell. And so to start with, in that 8-minute EMOM, our first minute is going to be an alternating dumbbell hang snatch. And so the dumbbell is going to start at your hips. You're going to get a little dip, and then you're going to high pull, elbow up high, and then finish punching up overhead. And then as you're bringing that dumbbell down, you're going to pass it off into the other hand, and then you'll do the same thing on the other side. And you'll just alternate sides, again, getting a little dip, pulling up high, leading with your elbow, and then punching up overhead. And we'll do 50 seconds, 50 seconds of those alternating dumbbell snatches. And then you'll have 10 seconds to kind of set it down and get over to your cardio choice, at which you'll do at a moderate pace for these first 8 minutes. After those 8 minutes are up, we're going to rest for 30 seconds. So they're trying to mess with me by putting all your minutes on the 30 for the second time through, but it's going to be okay. We can do it. And we'll do an EMOM for 4 minutes or 2 times through. This time your dumbbell movement is going to be a dumbbell up down. And so the dumbbell is going to be down here on the ground. You'll do your up down, and then you'll grab that dumbbell and deadlift it up, and then switch hands at the top, and then back down to the bottom in your up down. Grab that dumbbell for a deadlift, bring it up, switch hands at the top. Back down for your up down, plank, back to stand, bring that dumbbell up with you, and then switch hands. And you'll do that for 50 seconds as well, just like in the first EMOM. So 50 seconds for your up downs, followed by a minute of your cardio choice. And again, this time picking up the pace a little bit, trying to move a little bit faster on your cardio choice through 2 rounds. So we'll do 4 minutes for that 2 rounds, another 30 seconds rest, get us back on the even minute. For the last 2 minutes, we'll do dumbbell slides for 50 seconds. So you'll be in this plank position, you'll have that one dumbbell, you'll reach underneath and pull it across to the other side, make sure you're pulling that dumbbell through. And you'll perform these dumbbell slides for 50 seconds. And then you'll go into max effort cardio choice for the last minute. So that last minute is just as fast as you can, finishing hard on your cardio choice for 1 final minute of the workout. And since it's Friday, we'll have a nice little core finisher at the end. So we'll have another EMOM to finish everything off with some heel taps and hollow rocks. But we'll take a short break before we go into that part. And it is, of course, optional. If you don't have time to stay for that today, that's totally fine. Or if you just don't even want to do it, that's also fine. Or if you just want to hang out and watch everyone else do it, also fine. That's the beauty of us all just kind of being in our own space. We can do whatever we want. Other questions about that? Anything I forgot? Okie dokie. Okay, it starts with those alternating hang snatches. Okay, we're going to start in 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Those alternating hang snatch. Nice. Perfect. Oh my gosh, I love the seated hang snatch. Looks great, Dan. And everyone else. Everyone looks great too. In that big pull, finishing overhead. And we got about 20 more seconds for these. All right, 3, 2, 1, rest. We'll take a 10-second break as you transition to your cardio choice. And again, just a moderate pace for these this time through. 3, 2, 1, go. And the whole minute is dedicated to your cardio choice, but I'll give you that 10-second warning, or at least I'll try to remember. So you can start transitioning back to your dumbbell for the hang snatches. You have 30 more seconds for your choice. Really nice. 10 more seconds. And then we're going to go right back to our hang snatches in 3, 2, 1. Dumbbell hang snatch. And that was 2 minutes out of 8 for our first EMOM here. Nice. Great work, everybody. Staying steady. 20 more seconds for your hang snatches. Bye, Eva. Three, 2, 1, and rest. Get that 10-second reprieve until you're back to your cardio choice. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, back to your choice. Nice moderate pace. Nice. All right, 30 more seconds. Oh yes, Leslie, you got a friend.
I suddenly have a John Martin joining me.
Yes, I love it. All right, 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and we're back to our snatches. Yep, and we're halfway done with this first EMOM. And remember, they all get shorter from here. Yes, John, glad you could make it. $20 more seconds. Three, 2, 1. We'll take that short break and then get back to your cardio choice. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, nice and steady, everybody. You're doing great. 30 more seconds. Nice. Nicely done, everybody. You're doing great. 10 more seconds, and we'll go into one more round with the hang snatches. In 3, 2, 1. Back to that dumbbell for your hang snatches. Last time through hang snatch and moderate cardio choice. And then, as a reminder, we'll get that 30-second break. That's going to be nice. Nice. Yeah, keep it up. Last chance for some hang snatches here. Got 10 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. 10-second break. Moderate pace cardio choice again. In 3, 2, 1, go. And after this minute, we'll get that 30-second break. Nice work, 30 more seconds. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and now we rest. We get a 30-second rest. And then when we start again, we'll be into our 4-minute EMOM, and this time it has that dumbbell up down, and your cardio choice is just going to be a little tiny bit faster. And we're going to start in 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go. Dumbbell up, down. Yes, now the cat is in the way. Oh my gosh. So funny. Yeah, nice work, everybody. And yeah, you're alternating that dumbbell each time. Oh my gosh, your cat is hilarious. All right, we've got about 15 more seconds for these. All right, 3, 2, 1, and rest. We got a 10-second break before we go back to our cardio choice. And again, picking up the pace if you're feeling it. 3, 2, 1, go. And again, we're just going to do 2 rounds through on this EMOM. So, so you can keep that in mind as you're choosing a little bit of a faster pace. You just have to repeat it once. Thirty more seconds. Yes, doing great. 10 more seconds, and then we're back to our dumbbell up downs. 3, 2, 1. Back to those dumbbell up downs. Last time dumbbell up downs. Really nice. Great job. Yes, doing so much moving. You look great. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. A little 10-second shake it out, and then back to that cardio choice. And we'll get 30 seconds to rest after this. 3, 2, 1, go. 30 more seconds. Doing great. And you can keep up that pace. We get some rest after this. Getting moving on your Friday morning. You look so strong. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Couple nice deep breaths. 30 seconds will fly by. So really try to reset your breath. And so now we just have 2 minutes left. The first minute coming up is going to be those dumbbell slides. So you'll be in that plank, pulling the dumbbell across. And then we'll do max cardio choice, and that'll be your last minute. So you can just go as hard as you're feeling in that last minute. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Dumbbell slides. Yes, very nice. Yeah, or anything else you want to do, you know, it's your workout. Okay, and we're gonna keep sliding for 30 more seconds. You can do it. Keep that core tight. Keep your hips as flat as you can. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Okay, we get that 10-second break. And now max effort cardio choice. In 3, 2, 1, go. Last minute. Yes, nice. Yeah, you can really push it to the finish here. This is our last fast minute. And then again, we will have a finisher at the end, but it's really good, just going to be a little bit of ab work. So you can push your lungs for 30 more seconds. You can get that heart rate up. Doing great. Yes, we're almost there. 10 more seconds. Three, 2, 1, and rest. That was awesome. Wow, well done. Yes. So cool. We picked up a friend doing that. Thanks for joining, John. And yeah, so get a little breather, stretch it out a little bit. Some nice deep breaths. And again, there is a little finisher here, optional, of course. If you want to just keep stretching and breathing, that's great too. Whatever you're feeling like you want going into the rest of your day today. But the finisher will be a 6-minute EMOM. That's like, we haven't done a 6-minute EMOM yet today, so we'll do that next. So we'll do 3 rounds through 2 movements. And we're going to prescribe 45 seconds of work and 15 seconds of rest. But, you know, it's always okay to take short breaks as you need to during that work period. But the first thing you'll do is for both of these, you'll be sitting on the ground on your butt or on your back. And you'll have the first one, you'll have your weight out in front, kind of by your feet. And you're just going to take your feet and you're going to tap your heels on either side of your weight. And so you're just tapping right and tapping left. And you're just going to try to get as many of those taps as you can. And if you want more of a challenge, you can stand your weight up tall if it balances. Or you could find something else that's taller, like my kettlebell or something. And go for a little bit of height. You get that picture. So you're trying to go a little bit higher each time. You can even put 2 items down and spread them out wide. And so you're trying to go a little bit wider each time. So you can really make those your own if you want. But we're going to do 45 seconds of heel taps. And then get your dumbbell out of the way because we're going to finish it with the next minute after 15 seconds of rest. We're going to do hollow rocks. And so you're keeping that back nice and flat, a little bit of rounding in your back, but your lower back stays in contact with the ground. And so arms overhead, feet out straight, little tap with your heels, and then rocking back and forth. And again, your low back should be touching the ground the whole time. And if it's not, try bending your knees a little bit. Bending your knees may help keep that low back in contact with the ground. And you can also try putting your hands down low like this, and you can even hug your thighs a little bit, and that'll really keep your low back on the ground. And this way you can still do reps, even if you couldn't do them the whole way, you can still get reps, and that'll help you get there in the future. And so same thing for those, we'll do 45 seconds of rest, or 45 seconds of reps, and then 15 seconds of rest. And we'll go through those for 3 rounds. But also making sure you're moving at just a nice manageable pace. This is like our cool down. So really trying not to get your heart rate all jacked up doing 5,000 reps. Did I forget anything? Okay. We'll start the clock over again. And we're gonna start with those heel taps in 3, 2, 1, go. So again, these little side to side heel taps. Yeah, nice. You kind of do whatever you want with your arms. On your head or down low, behind your head, whatever you want. Nice work today, everybody. I'm getting after your finisher too. On this rainy Friday, it's very rainy where I'm at. Looks still dark out. All the more reason to kind of get your energy right with a little workout. All right, 3, 2, 1, rest. Take a 15-second break, and then we'll go into those hollow rocks. Alrighty, 3, 2, 1, go. Hollow rocks. Nice. Yeah, and it's totally okay to do these in a tuck. Yeah, great job. Nice work. Yeah, if a little tuck helps you get reps, that's great. You know, I love all the modifications. They're my favorite. Whatever helps you get reps. And you can really squeeze that belly button to the floor. Yeah, you look great. 3, 2, 1, rest. Okay, 1 round done. 2 more to go. Make sure you're catching your breath. Back to our heel taps in 3, 2, 1, go. Really nice work. Yeah, staying steady. You look so good. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. We'll go back to those hollow rocks. In 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, great work. Looking good. Three, 2, 1, and rest. And we'll do one more set. Everyone's doing so great this morning. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, staying steady. I've been doing so great through this workout this morning, all the way to the finisher. Wow. Three, 2, 1, rest. And then our hollow rocks this last minute. Tough little hollow rocks. Ready, set, go. Last 45 seconds for your pesky hollow rocks. Doing so great. Yeah, try to keep control through that midline, keeping your low back on the ground. Looks great. You're doing so good. Three, 2, 1, rest. Final rest. We made it to the end. And that's like the real end after the finisher and everything. Thanks for being here, everybody. Did so great today.